Welcome to FM Tuition Academy. It doesn't matter where you're located, where you're watching me from. Are you a grade 4, a grade 5, a grade 6, a grade 7? Or are you a parent who has come across this video? Remember first to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Hit the subscribe button. There's a red button down there. Subscribe to this channel and also share. Now, if you want to do online tuitions or you want your child to do online tuitions with us, we'll be able to help your child to effectively understand how to answer past papers and strategically teach them how to analyze. You can contact us on that WhatsApp line that is shown there. +26 095 333 1204. WhatsApp us on that line. Let's go straight into the lecture. This is for grade 4 to 7. Okay, let's look at the first question. Question 1. At what age is one allowed to vote in the general election in Zambia? So the first thing you're supposed to know is, in Zambia, when you are 16 years old, you can obtain what is called the NRC. At 16 years, you can have what is called the NRC. Now, for you to vote, so the key word here is this word vote. For you to vote in Zambia, you are supposed to be 18 years and above. Okay, to obtain the NRC, you're supposed to be 16. To vote, you're supposed to be 18 years and above. So the key word here is voting. So it means it is actually 18 years. That is the answer. Let's go to the next question. Pedestrians observe road safety by crossing at the corner, which is A, looking right, running when crossing the road, using zebra crossing. Always, whenever you're trying to cross a road, what do you use, guys? The first thing that you use when crossing the road, you already know what we use. Use a zebra crossing. Okay? If this is a road, guys, okay, you find that on the middle of the road, you are going to find something that looks like a hump like this. Here, you are going to find it looks like a hump like that. It's like this, and then it has got stripes like this, lines like this. It's called a zebra crossing. That's where people pass. When they are crossing this direction, they pass there on top of the road. It's called the zebra crossing. Okay? So pedestrians observe road safety by using the zebra crossing. So we always use the zebra crossing. It's very important on the road. Okay, let's go to the next question, guys. Most rivers in Zambia are commonly used for fishing, trading, transport, tourism. You know, in Zambia, most of our rivers in Zambia, we use them for fishing. You see, everywhere you're going to go in Zambia, find people that are doing what? They're doing fishing. Fishing is so common in Zambia. Okay, it's so common in Zambia. So most of our roads, we use them for fishing. Okay, for fishing. Most of our rivers, we use them for fishing in Zambia. Most of the rivers, they're used for fishing. Okay, let's go to the next question, guys. The instrument used to measure the amount of rainfall. What does it do? Measure rainfall. You already know what that instrument is. It's actually a rain gauge. So a rain gauge measures rainfall. This rain gauge, it measures rainfall. It measures rainfall. A rain gauge, it measures rainfall. Okay, let's go to the next question. The instrument used to measure the amount of rain in the area. Okay, this question is the same one. It has been repeated. Okay, it's the same question. So we'll have to remove it. It has been repeated. Okay. So dash is an example of a need. You know what a need is? There's a difference between a need and a want. So there's what you call a need and there's also what we call a want. A need is something that you can't live without. Like, for example, you need water to if you don't drink water, you die. If you don't eat food, you die. Okay? A want is like something that you can have it, but even if you don't have it, you can't die. Like a shoe. Okay? If a person doesn't buy for you shoes, you can't die. Food is a need. You need food to survive. If you don't eat food, you die. Okay, so let's look at a need here. Okay, and a want. So going for a holiday is a want. You can't die if you go for a holiday. If you don't go for a holiday, you can't die. It's just a want. I want to go for a holiday. It's a want. Food. A car is a what? Is a want. If someone doesn't give you a car, can you die? No, you can't die. If you don't watch a movie, can you die? No. What about food? Food here, it's a what? It is a need. So the answer is food, because you need food to survive. If you don't have a need, you die. So it means food is actually the answer. Let's go to the next question. How can animals and forests be protected? How can you protect animals and forests? Okay. Cutting down trees. No. When you cut down trees, you're not protecting. You're actually destroying the forest. Planting more trees, burning the bush, you are destroying. Burning the bush, you are destroying. Spraying the trees, no. So the best answer is planting. So when you're planting more trees, the answer here is planting. When you're planting more trees, you are actually preserving the forest. You are protecting it, because the more the trees you are planting, the animals can feed from those trees. They eat leaves, such as zebras. You find them eating leaves. They are eating grass and so on. The animals that depend on the trees to survive. So it means when you're planting more trees, you're actually protecting both the animals and the forest. Okay. Next question. How can animals and forests be protected? Okay, this question is repeated. I have to remove it. Okay. The two escarpments found in Zambia are Zambezi. Okay, the two escarpments we have in Zambia is Zambezi escarpment and what? Muchinga, guys. Muchinga escarpment. These are the main escarpments that we have in Zambia. Zambezi and Muchinga escarpment. So we got the Zambezi escarpment and the Muchinga. Okay, there's A there at the end. There's A. Okay, Muchinga, this one here. Okay, guys, let's go to the next question. All right, let's go to the next question. What term describes anything that contaminates our environment? So the first thing you ask is, what does this word contaminate mean? Contaminate, it means to make dirty. Okay, to make dirty. To contaminate, it means to make dirty. Okay, for example, you contaminate the ground outside. If you throw dirty there, you're making the ground dirty. To contaminate, it means you're making the place dirty. For example, how do you contaminate the river? By throwing dirty things in there. You're throwing. To contaminate, it means you are saturating that atmosphere with bad stuff. Okay, you contaminate the river by throwing nappies in there. Maybe a child releases him or herself. You throw the nappies in there. You are contaminating the river. Okay. By urinating in the river, you're contaminating the river. By throwing bottles, you're contaminating the river. Same, you can also contaminate the environment. You see, outside, just by throwing things that are dirty outside. So, which term describes anything that contaminates our environment? It is a pollutant. So a pollutant contaminates anything. A pollutant simply means something that pollutes or something that makes dirty. Okay, so it's not rubbish. So rubbish is also a pollutant. So a pollutant is something that contaminates. It's the one that causes contamination. Okay, next, Which of the following best describes an entrepreneur? Who is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur, guys, are, like I said, is a businessman, a person who does business. When you're going to do any type of business, maybe you sell shoes, maybe you sell bread, maybe you sell potatoes, maybe you run a big shop, you sell banana, anything that you sell, any person who does a business is called an entrepreneur. Okay, so which of these statements best describes an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur, an employer of many workers? No. A person who discovers an opportunity? Yes. Okay, an entrepreneur is someone who has discovered an opportunity. So after you discover an opportunity, then you begin. For example, you have discovered an opportunity. You have discovered that, oh, that place people need dishes. Then you have discovered an opportunity, and you go and buy dishes, you come and sell to those people. You discover an opportunity. So an opportunity, for example, you go somewhere, you discover that those people need water, then you come and make boreholes for them. You have discovered an opportunity for them. Okay, so a person who discovers an opportunity is called an entrepreneur. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next question, guys. Which of the following would build the character of a child? How do you build a child's character? What's the best thing that you do? By confronting? No. By what? Punishing, scolding it. This word scolding means beating someone. This one, scolding means beating. The best way of teaching a child is by disciplining the child. So you discipline the child. To discipline, it means you are actually training a child. Training. Okay? To discipline, it means you're actually training a child. So discipline, it means to training a child. Okay? Punishment is not a good one. Scolding, punishment, it means you're giving a child a punishment. That's not the best way of teaching a child this character, but you discipline him. Okay? It means you train him. Okay, and you show him the right thing. Okay. The collection of raw materials from the underground is called what? When you are getting things in the underground, raw materials. Okay, what are raw materials? Raw materials from the ground. So raw materials will include things like copper. Okay, you are getting them from the ground. Things like iron, okay, steel, all these things are getting them from the ground. What process do you use to get these things? The process that you use to get these things is called mining. Okay, so mining is a collection of raw materials from the ground. You dig from the ground, so it's called mining. It's called mining. So thank you very much, and thank you for learning. Like I said, this is FM Tuition Academy, and if you want to contact us, you can contact us on our WhatsApp line. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please press the subscribe button. To communicate with us, WhatsApp us on 095 333 again 12 and then 04. You can WhatsApp us on this line here. Then you can WhatsApp us. Then we'll be able to teach your child effectively how to answer past paper question, and then they'll become effective. Thank you for joining, and thank you for listening. Make sure you study, guys. Put all your attention in books. Remember that the only way you can become a best student is by paying attention and practicing. So you can also revise these questions, guys. Make sure you pass through and study at home. Utilize the time. Don't just sleep. Make sure after writing and doing this, you pass through in your free time and study for at least a number of hours. That way you become an effective student and you become good at what you do. Until then, remember, this is FM Tuition Academy, and I love you all. Thank you for tuning and listening to the lecture. I know most of you have benefited and a lot of things you have learned. Okay, so I've come to the end of the broadcast, and this is basically the end. Okay, bye bye, and I love you all. Thank you.